I was working, but let me know, next time. I'd love to come and hear.
How was it?
Cafe in Pasadena.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
There
With
was
a
already
great
sharing
guitar
it.
player, so.
Oh, good, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we made it.
Was it late, did you guys go?
Yeah, you know, started,
Started at 9, right?
9:30 on the poster they had up front, and then 9:45 apparently on their site. So they started at about 9:45, not too late, but then, you know, the guy who was running the sound was a little whatever. It was like all the mics should be working or hooked up, but he didn't know different people would be singing, and especially on funny songs. So some delays, and that made the band members kind of nervous. They hadn't really rehearsed much together.
Oh, well, perfection's overrated, you know, sometimes.
Really, you just have to do it.
Did you pick that drum for a reason?
Oh, I just liked it.
So you've played it before? And
Yeah, oh, I mean, yeah, it's my drum. So
Oh,
that's-
I see. Where did you get it?
From here, from Buddy and Kathy.
I looked at a place near me that has some djembes, but they weren't, the skins on top were kind of tin and thin sound.
Synthetic?
I'm
Were they-
not sure, I don't know enough to know.
Were they
Maybe.
African or were they?
Yeah, yeah. But see, they didn't have that kind of thump, they were like ting, 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 ting.
Maybe it was the heat.
Maybe.
Overheated.
Almost sounds like a Remo or something.
Right. You get the sound by lifting it up off the.
Yeah.
I don't know if you two know each other, but this is Garvin.
Yeah.
Garvin and Leslie,
Leslie,
you were,
hey.
I think it was 2,
Yeah,
3 weeks
yeah,
ago you
we
were
were
over
over
there.
yeah.
We didn't get to
Yeah.
meet officially.
People go out of town.
Yeah.
It's like, is Garvin here? Great. Have you seen Valerie?
We've emailed back and forth.
Oh, great.
So I haven't seen her. Well, wait, I take that back. We all went to Catalina to see a singer one night.
Oh, cool.
Ann Hampton Calloway. She's out of Chicago.
Great.
Really good. Very inspirational. Catalina's expensive and getting more so.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to pick and choose your acts.
I remember going there spontaneously once, thinking, oh, I'll just get a
Ah.
place. No place.
$90 later.
There was some little old lady,
She's the owner.
the chamber or somebody, nothing at all available. And
Ah.
of course, I think I'd already missed the ferry back.
Oh,
or
boy.
whatever,
Oh, God.
Oh,
So
you know,
they-
I was actually talking about the jazz club in
No,
Hollywood.
you meant the Catalina.
Oh,
Catalina
I thought
Jazz
you
Club.
went
I thought you meant
Catalina
the
Island,
okay.
too.
So we saw
Okay.
at that club.
Okay, Catalina
I
Club,
see.
okay. And to say $90, that's really cheap.
Right.
So Valerie,
90.
it was a group of 6 or 8 singers, and we got together to see Ann Hampton Calloway, and she's really remarkable.
But that was the cover?
Well, all told, the cover was $30. Then you have to buy a meal,
Parking stuff.
and parking's a little bit, and then if you have a glass of wine.
Oh, my God.
So
this little old lady, they called her, and she hobbled down the hill. She must have been 90. And well, I've got a room in the back. It was like $200 or something. I walked all the way up the hill. I had no choice really. And it's a tool shed.
Oh,
She had a cot.
Julie.
She had a cot with an old army blanket.
Oh,
and a tool
Lord.
shed. And she's like, you know.
$200.
They call her as a last resort. I'm sure she's not around anymore. This was like 20 years ago.
Would you like water?
Yes, I
Funny.
would, thank you.
Anyway.
It's that kind of day. Thank you.
So spontaneity can be, I guess I should have just,
Just felt like being on an island.
how hard it would be to something.
Good.
You can smoke one of them. Here you go. Oh,
Thank you.
I made a
Thank
cup
you.
of coffee.
Oh,
I'll give that to you, but I'll get it.
I'll get it.
Buddy, sorry I didn't make it last night. I had every
It's fine.
intention,
Yeah,
but
keep sending out the emails. I'd like
Yeah.
to see you play and see what you do. for
Well, it's
sure.
picking up again.
Yeah.
You know how that goes. Fallow periods.
did they send you that email of him playing at,
A trip.
no, at, the one where you guys went to,
Julian?
Julian.
Oh, that was sort of a,
Did you see that? You didn't see that video that Kathy
No.
shot of the Blues Fest
No.
down in
No.
Julian, California.
Mhm.
That's why I did this gig last night, because I owed the guitar player. He got me
I
that
see.
gig,
I see.
and it was just out of the blue to go play with this guitarist who won the Guitar Center Blues Guitar Competition in 2013, and I didn't really know who the kid was. He was 40 years old, but great guitar
Yeah,
player.
he was great. You were great too.
It was astounding.
oh, it's
And,
so hot there.
And I was very pleasantly surprised. We had a great day, drove down to Julian and played for an hour and a half, and we hadn't even rehearsed. He came by the day before just to say hello. We sat and, he played acoustic for about 2 minutes. He said, "Oh, this is gonna be easy." I said, "Yeah, not to stress." So he's from
Oh, thank you.
Madisonville. I'm going to set this up over here because I'm going to show you some stuff.
And,
yeah, let's put this over
and
here.
thank you. I did switch my drums these past 2 gigs, so I've got my quinto smaller on this side, and it's worked well.
The higher on your right.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now the reason I'm going to do this with you is that the one video that I saw of you in Black Magic Woman.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, in the middle of Black Magic Woman, Carlos's version, the original Santana version, it double times into the guitar solo, right? And that's when everybody takes LSD and really goes nuts. So but the reason it works is because of what the percussion section was playing, and not taking anything away from Santana himself, Carlos, the rhythm section really just smoked.
Yeah.
That original rhythm section. And so what I wanted to show you was the trick. And it does not involve a lot of technique. And it's like, so for the conguera to,
Got a black magic woman.
now hit your downbeat, just your downbeat with your other hand. Try that right in the middle.
She's a black magic woman. Try to make the devil out.
Okay, now get your other hand.
Don't turn your back on me, baby.
Good.
Don't turn your back on me, baby.
Okay, now the technique that you sounds good.
Don't turn your back
Back
on
on
me,
me.
baby.
Yeah, go ahead, Gar. Get in there. You play that basic pattern that you would play.
Go, Gavin, go.
There's a black magic woman trying to
Just
make
might
it
pick
better.
up magic stick.
Okay, now let's cut now down. See that doubles up? So you're not working hard. It just doubles up the pulse. And then when you go back to the verse, you gotta go halftime. Okay, ready? Gonna do the next verse? Got Okay, now I'm gonna go to the double time. Oh, you're gonna, yeah. Now, this pattern works at the halftime and the double time. You can sing the verse to this too. They would do this. I saw them a lot. Got a black magic woman trying to make a devil out of me. And then they back on me, baby. Don't turn me back on me, baby. Turn your back on me, baby. You're turning back on me, baby. Yeah, it sounds good. And your fills. And here comes again. Here comes again. Yeah. So the last note is like the accent. Yeah. I mean, that's a little more advanced. Yeah. That's not a lot. And then you can break it up. So this kind of approach to it is not traditional Afro-Cuban. It's the rhythm and blues solution, and this evolved out of Santana, Allman Brothers, everybody who was feeding off of Afro-Cuban coming out of Miami, and it was, or Oakland. So you don't have to worry. Okay, the low tone. That's why I love the djembe with the conga drum, because you got that low tone. So now the way you're set up, your low tone, your low drum, your conga, your tumba, that's going to be on your left hand, right? So good, you're all set up then. So if we just program this in by just repeatedly doing it for the next 16 hours, you'll be fine with it. We don't have this. I don't think we'll have the sync problem anymore. Yeah, this is new stuff. Yeah. Thank you. Welcome. circle drum round, circle drum round, power rod down, power rod down, power rod down, power rod down, protection surround, protection surround, protection surround, protection surround, sacred abounds, sacred abounds, sacred abounds, sacred abounds. Let the goddess dance. Let the goddess dance. Let the goddess dance. Let the goddess dance. Great Spirit, bless our endeavor. 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 Bugga. Big Frida from New Orleans. It's the next big thing. Bounce. We watched some of the videos. She, it's about 7 feet tall. He's almost 7 feet tall. And other people, and he's just completely over the top. Now, off this groove, there's a lot of variations. So that's your first variation, your first improv play. Yeah, that one. Now, to really show off, you're going to think halftime, triple it. Okay? Here comes again. Now. But don't push. You got to stay back in one pocket. Here comes. People are going off on the same, locked into the basic pattern. You got to be really careful. It works, but you got to be really careful to just fit it like clockwork into the other players. Now, you do the triplet against what we do. Yeah, it's good. Don't hesitate. You got to push on. Yeah. Okay. Now that's a long version. The shorter version is much safer because if you go long like that, the whole rhythm section is liable to fall apart because they panic. She's playing another time signature. Yeah. Now, when you hit those notes, they're very authoritative notes because they're completely outside the groove. So you got to get really high, not hard, edge, get your fingers up off of the drum head and let the drum sing. That's better. Really relax. Because what happens is you bring tension into the head and your fingers. Yeah. Get your hands to spring up. Better. Come to the edge, Joe. Come to the edge. Better. Yeah. Can't play hard because you'll hurt yourself. But quickly. You gotta play quickly. Yeah. That's where the tone comes from, the quickness. Yeah. Meaning you get your fingers up off the head. Yeah. And you don't hurt yourself that way. Good. Now, you go there and I'll go here. See how we have to compromise. You know, it's a little flaky, but when it works, it really works. This is traditional, you know, it's Tito Puente. Yeah, there you go. Coke Escondido. Then you go, you're still triplet. Just by trading drums, yeah, that was good. Okay, big ending, here it comes. That was good.
Can I touch your drum? Is there a difference with the?
That's the personality of the
Is it all
goat.
goat?
Yeah.
See, that's it's lower.
They're all tunable. They can be tuned, you know, and they go through changes, you know, with the weather and kids leaning on them and stuff.
Do you tune before you do a show?
I don't bother with them much. You know, if when I was touring, I paid attention to the humidity and the temperature, you know, of the area that I was in, and to tune them before a show, you know, sometimes I would add a couple of these knots in the rope. I had to be careful of that though, because, for instance, in the rainforest climate, the head is soggy, and so it's a little looser sounding. So the temptation is to put a couple of more knots in it, string diamonds, a few more diamonds through there. Well, if you do that to a moist head, it rips. So between Atlanta and Asheville, North Carolina, I lost more drum heads than I have the rest of my life. Like every time I go back there, I'd leave Atlanta because that was the beginning of, this is a true rainforest in Asheville. So it would just, all the drums would go, and it's, so I'd pull them and they go rip. So I had to, and like the altitude in Asheville is much higher, and so I had one guy change a head there, and I brought it down out of the mountains, and it popped, because it's like they had to tune them originally much tighter up there, but then when you get into the flatlands, it's too tight. So, you know, they were nice drums, so they made nice drums in Asheville. So it was a learning experience. There's solutions, like for instance, you can take Varathane and spray it on the head, and that locks in, the moisture won't get into the head, and it preserves the head, and it actually makes a brighter sound, not too much. So Cindy Bailey turned me onto that trick. Could I get a sip of that coffee?
Doesn't make it brittle.
It brightens the sound, but the head is, no, you don't put enough on it to make it brittle. But basically a synthetic head is kind of like that. It's like, you know, plastic mixed with some sort of semi-organic, you know.
Do you also play congas, Gavin?
A little bit.
Yeah, I chipped that,
Do
you
you
know, just
put it
lifting it
up and
out. It
down?
went against one of the
I
stands.
definitely would if I was.
And I put
playing.
super glue on it.
Number one, just to take the stress off the drum and the head and stuff. But then, yeah, I would tune. and they're so much easier to tune up and down a conga.
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
definitely tune
Oh, were
those
you
up
thinking
and
of, you said detuning them?
Well, am I right? I tune them up for a gig, but when I
Right.
finish the gig, I down tune it.
Right.
And I understand, isn't down tuning clockwise?
No.
Up is
No, you got to go
counterclockwise.
across. You got to go across. Who told you that?
I saw it online on a YouTube video. Some drum expert said
No. No, when you tune a bolt drum, you got to go across. Because it's common sense. If you tighten this side, that side is going to come up. And so you got to, little by little, this back and forth like
that.
this.
She's talking about how to.
Yeah.
But I
Turn-
wanted
which
to
way to turn the bolts.
uniformly give the skin a rest, but then also tighten it up for a show.
For the show, yeah, go across. You know, if you want to unloosen it, yeah, you can go around. What did he say? Clockwise
So,
to loosen it?
No,
I mean,
counterclockwise is up.
right. Clockwise to loosen
Clockwise
it.
is
Yeah,
down
yeah, yeah.
to tune down.
Yeah, that is a real bizarre conga geek kind of thing.
I guess I just want them to sound good, but I don't want them to be stressed out when they're sitting at home not being.
Doubtful,
played.
doubtful. You know, like because the drum was designed to be very sturdy and rugged in Cuba. This was designed in Cuba, and they didn't tune it, untune them. You know,
Okay.
you got it and you left it. That's the thing. It's like you need some help with that to get it back on the stand.
Oh, here. The drum is objecting to our conversation.
There you go. Now push the foot of the drum onto further back on the stand. So you just want to get the hook there, just the hooks, and then pull the whole rig in. Grab it by the belly of the drum here, the neck. There you go, and then push with the stand, and then scoot that whole thing in there. So I'm not going to debate the pros and cons of clockwise and counterclockwise, because I'm sure there's some element of debate there. But just remembering that when you do tighten it down, go across the head. You can go counterclockwise.
But I do it evenly. I'm not like
Just
doing
evenly.
one nut
Right,
whole
right,
and the
yeah,
other
yeah.
half
Yeah, we had
outside.
one guy in here. He's in the neighborhood, right? The first guy that came in to play the congas with us. We had a set of blonde congas in here with gold plating on. It was really nice, the matadors, and I forgot his name, but he's real nice. And he and his wife, she's Richard, right? So he was totally onto the conga drums, and he'd been studying with Angel down in West LA or Compton or something. I don't know where it was, but he was doing the Centuria. They were doing the Wawanko, and so he was really obsessive when he first came in, because that's the way that is. You go at that stuff with that kind of dedicated teacher. It becomes a very, very much a attention convention, and you hurt yourself, and you got to tape your fingers, and it's a macho kind of thing. So he came in here and he torqued down those cues. He says, "Can I tune these?" And I went, "Well, yeah." And he took a wrench, and the ring went off. Once it goes off, you can't get it back. It's because it just locks in. So it's like I didn't notice it till much later, and I looked at it, and he didn't realize that you got to go across the head. Angel probably didn't mention that. So that's my only advice. Any kind of drum, go across to keep the ring going down. Yeah. Now, speaking of Cuba, the rudiment, which is the paradiddle diddle, is the foundations for a lot of wawanko, and it's and if you go back to the old Buena Vista stuff, social club. See, how did we do this? It's in a 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Yeah. Now, first of all, before we get into this, is the simple paradiddle, single paradiddles, right, left, right, right. Now that's really important to get really fluid with paradiddles on a congas, because that's totally what you play on a conga drum is a paradiddle or variations of a paradiddle. So it's like, all the exercises, that's just a single paradiddle. And that's right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. That's your paradiddle hand sequence. And of course there's subtleties like accenting the first note. So all these combination exercises are a fun way to warm up before the gig starts. And be surprised what comes out of it. If the players dig your groove, they're going to write a song. That's how Take 5 got written. You know, warm up. Alan Dawson was playing this 5/4 tempo, and Brubeck was going, "You always play that." He says, "Yeah, it's my warm-up rhythm. It's in 5/4." And Desmond was like standing over in another corner of the dressing room, ignoring these guys, you know, working on his warm-up lick. It was ba-da-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee, ba-da-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee, and Brubeck sitting between the two of them goes, "Oh." And he wrote Take 5 on their 2 warm-up licks. Didn't give him songwriting credit. And became the most famous jazz song in the history of the biz. And he laughs about it too. Alan Dawson was one of my total favorites. Oh, by the way, if you ever get involved with having to repair heads, super glue.
Wow.
Bang, right on there. That's traditional. That's a Papa told Sir Kaya.
Ancestors say super glue.
Yeah. Sir Kaya said, "That's how we do." Oh no, it's Ponji.
You got that
Oh.
chord underneath.
Okay, so let's go to, you might be able to find a pop song that you're doing already that has,
3/4 is Mongo Santamaria's Afro Blue.
yeah,
My favorite thing.
there you go. Yeah. So this will be a good exercise for you. Now relax, don't speed up. Slide back. And then a triplet then. And you gotta plan ahead so your hands come out. That's a Mongo lick. Yeah. Yeah. Wash away, wash away, wash away pain. 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 Wash away, Wash away, wash away, wash away stress. 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 Wash away, wash away, wash away wash away, wash away stress. Wash away, wash away, wash away stress. Wash away, wash away, wash away stress. Wash away, wash away, wash away illness. 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 Wash away, wash away illness. Wash away, wash away, wash away illness. Wash away, wash away, wash away wash away, wash away, wash away illness. Yeah, ah yeah, ah yeah, ah Okay, big ending. Last one. Oh, excellent. That's very pretty. Sounded good. Now, when you go into that triplet, against the three especially, you have to end it with a great deal of authority. And it's like, because everybody's, wondering if we're all going to come out of the lick together. So when you go to the, you push on through to the end. You played it safe. You did, right? But actually you go, add another triplet, and it makes a much more complete feeling fill. You know. Let's do that again in the three and see if we can translate that over into actually like the. Yeah. Now, a classic Mongo Santa Maria.
More of,
Well, that you transcended a lot there. That was good.
I think it was more of a clobber than an
Right.
action.
Well, see, now you got to remember now, it's not the muscle. Don't go there.
Yeah.
Then you're competing, and you can't win.
Splat.
Right. So think Bruce Lee. Light, float like a butterfly, just in and out quick, which is not a traditional conga technique. It's not even a traditional djembe technique, because most schools of those two drums, harder, faster, louder. And we're not about that anymore. You can do that, but this is where you want to work with this is much lighter weight, lighter energy.
There's a police chalk outline on my drum head. The hand died.
Well, we went down to Long Beach years ago to watch the jazz band. We were down there but we ended up on campus, and it's at Long Beach State, and there was a jazz band playing. And we walked by the drum set, and the guy had written on his tom-tom, "Count!" exclamation point.
That's funny.
Didn't it?
On his tom-tom or his hand?
It was written.
It was on a drum.
Yeah, I think it was written on his tom-tom.
Yeah.
And I wanted to go over and erase it. It's like, no, man. Because, well, the intensity of learning music loads the lesson with anxiety. And in the result, then, when the person performs that piece, there's anxiety in the performance. And once it's in, it's really difficult to transcend that. And so I'm always trying to relax tempo, to take ourselves off of the pressure cooker, and just allow the beauty of music to carry us. And I always remember this story about Berkeley School of Music. And a piano teacher was in with his student in the little rooms, with the little windows, doing piano voicings, And Miles just happened to be there, and he walked by, and he heard the teacher, really sort of structuring this kid's imagination, over structuring it, voicings, really bizarre voice, Miles just opened the door and walked in and reached right between the two of them and hit middle C. He goes, "Boo! That's a great note." Turns around and walks out.
That's a great note.
So he was one to stay away from that anxiety that comes from learning music. And I see. Is there any more coffee left there? And I see that a lot. Well, it was summed up in the Whiplash movie, which is not far from the truth. I know people like that teacher, and they're unhappy souls. And they're unhappy souls because they're not playing music the way they want to play it. They're not at Carnegie Hall, And so, so this kind of approach to it is to encode our learning system and our performance system with relaxation and joy. And the audience gets that right away. And so that way, when you're smiling, it's not phony. You're smiling because you're enjoying what you're doing. And that's a big deal because a lot of entertainers go on stage and they turn it on, right? The light goes on and the smile opens up. But everybody knows this is showbiz, phony. This engenders joy when you're playing from this relaxed, quick, fun, light. You can play hard and sharp and hot, but it's all very light. It's like there's no anxiety in the lesson. And the audience gets the true joy because the artist doesn't have to smile. When they do, it's authentic. So I really try to point players in that direction. And because, what happens? They go on stage. It's like, hello, you do that at home? Don't do that here. Relate, But so many of them, this is what they do, and partly because they become musicians because they do not have the confidence to develop their communication skills. So when you talk to them, they go, well, man, because it's all their expression is in the notes. So that's when I discovered that most musicians were psychically traumatized, not only by their music, not only by life, but also their music teachers. And that's why they were like this, And because when I did play with people who had learned how to play on the back porch of their grandmother's house, and it's like, oh, because they're sitting there and they're playing and they're relating to people and everybody's laughing. And when they get on stage, that's what you get. You get this joyous, effect. And I'd much rather watch and listen to people that come from that tradition. Not that it's cornpone and Southern ignorance, because it's not. You can get that anywhere. You can, have that much joy in chamber music. So that's kind of where I like to, remind people. And okay, where were we? It's like, now at this tempo, this basic merengue, or mayabingi, depending on what neighborhood you're in. Now, in order to play the double notes on a conga, you got to be really quick. Right? So you got to really throw it in there quick. Don't let it speed up, though. Take a breath. Because this one will hurt you. If it speeds up, it'll hurt you. Now, this is the kind of groove you're going to play behind a guitar solo. If your trio or whoever, they're going off, it doesn't get in the way, but it adds that spice. So you stand on, so you're working your conga, your tumba, and you're only going over there every 4 measures. 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. Now, the true feel in this groove, you really have to accent the clave, which is the second note. See, your mind is making the assumption that it's not the note that we want to play, it's the note after it. And that I show people is how your belief system interferes with your creativity. It makes these snap judgments, and you're not even aware that your belief system is limiting what you're actually capable of doing. So in order to get you or anyone into the ability to hear and feel that particular second note in the clave, it's an upbeat, I sneak up on it by subtracting notes. Because everybody's modern mind wants to play all as many notes as possible in order to be as good as they think they are when they play all those notes. So by subtracting notes, you get into a mental approach to drumming of subtraction. And that's really a powerful way to drum because you're using the space in between the notes. It's like quantum physics. You work even less. And everybody's going, oh, they're so good. And then you weren't playing anything much, but it was just in the right spot, and you let the space articulate. So on this one, okay, now the first level is what we had. Okay, now that's like, say, a verse. Now, when it goes to like the improvisation or something, this. Now, to get that note, what you were hearing is, right? But it's actually, right? So in order to get people into that, I go back to this old 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? Come up off the drum. Let it sing. Now we're going to subtract the last note. Okay, now the last note, that's the clave. That's the second note in the clave. Now, stay there, and I'm going to play the clave against it. Keep going. That note. That note. There it is. Now pick up the tempo. Now you hear it? Yeah. See, now I'm playing even less. I'm not playing all these four notes now. I'm just playing the first and the last note of that 4-note pattern. Yeah. There it is. Now leave your other hand over on the conga. And then then on your tumba, on your conga, in the middle of the edge. Yeah. Yeah. Don't speed up. Stay here. This is good tempo. Now, the reason this is working is because of my tambourine. The tambourine is playing the cowbell part. You know, the old merengue, you know, bang, 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 just on the downbeat. So you can learn how to do that, you know, with your foot. I'm always encouraging people to develop the tambourine on their foot. And I did this standing up for years with the tambourine on my foot. It's kind of, it you know, it gets fatiguing after a while, which is fine. Then you cut it in half. But don't speed up, now take a breath. Back it off. So now you got that upbeat, that clave note. And you see it's really sort of hidden. Norte ears, North American ears, don't hear that note very readily. We have to learn how to get to that note. And again, it's the second note of the traditional son clave, the 3/2. But we're not playing the full clave phrase. We're only playing half of it, the first half. Now, if I were to play the full phrase over this, this is bossa nova. There it is. So the now it's picking up, so back it off. This one, if it takes off, man, it'll end in a train wreck. You gotta like remind yourself just to back it off. phrase of the clave is twice as long as the phrase that we were doing earlier. The real clave phrase is like four long beats. So that the triplet fill. Okay. Thank you to my heart, your heart. Thank you to my heart, your heart, your heart. My heart, your heart, your heart. Thank you to my heart, your heart, your heart. Thank you to my heart, your heart, your heart. Thank you to my heart, your heart, your heart. Your heart, your heart. Thank you to my heart, your heart, your heart. Okay, Andy. Oh, that's a workout. That's a workout.
Sweating.
What time have we got?
It's 4:15 by my
Okay.
humble watch.
Yeah, that's great. I hope this helps. Or as
Great. Oh no, it was nice. That was
yeah,
really nice.
yeah. I mean, I'm
Yes.
just kind of throwing ideas, just my first impressions of what you were about. To
Oh, definitely.
yeah. So any feedback would be great. Like if it crashes and burns on stage, let me know. But I think it'll just give you more colors in your
Yes.
palette. You can pick and choose the fills, and they just come out on their own. In the moment. that's what I like to see, is the fearless improviser, where the person just, plays, even on stage. You just walk up and you play. And it's like the audience witnesses a person being creative, and they are in that flow with that person. And the notes, there's a few assholes that are worried about the right notes, but that's typical, Overall, everybody wants to share the creative flow. And that's what the groove is. It's that creative flow. So when you have a groove that's steady and cooking, then the people can ride that like surfing, and then they're with you, and that's what a player on stage always craves, is the audience to be with them, like, yeah, it's like you're there with them. And so the trick for that is the audience knows where the pulse is. That's why the downbeat became such a magical solution and created jazz and rhythm and blues, because everybody always knew where the downbeat was. And it'd be funky and everything, but everybody knew. And so everyone could tap their foot and dance. And so, hi, come on in. So that's, that was the big solution. Hi, come on in. If you've got a question, whatever. That's the mother drum. Every woman that has come in when she's expecting, right? And she puts her belly up against that drum, and we very, very gently play the drum. The kid will come out playing. Yeah, there you go. Now I'm sliding over to a little more to the second line. A little more of the old traditional second line New Orleans. So in order to do that stuff, you got to be really back in the pocket, leaving enough room for a couple of upbeats where we only were doing one with the clave. Now we're going to do two upbeats. So lay that back even more. Now come up off the head. You're still killing the note by staying on the head too long. You got to come down, play from your elbows. You start to hear the tone difference. That's the muffle. On a conga drum, that's a note, and it is on a djembe too, but it does a service. See there you hear the voice. Yeah. Yeah, keep it going. Okay, now, yeah. So just remind yourself to be relaxed, because you've been picking up on the conga technique of aggressive playing, which is the traditional Afro-Cuban style. But in order to play correctly, you can't really be aggressive. You have to understand that you have to be relaxed so you can play those fast licks. And that entails being able to relax and not feel like you have to catch up. There you go. That was good. So you want to break out of the programming, the rhythmic programming of just playing those 4 notes to get that clave note, you want to be able to break out of that 4 notes and just play the first note and the last note, or so you can break out of it. Lots of pregnant girls on the street. Another pregnant girl just walked by. protection surrounds. Sacred vow. Sacred vow. Sacred vow. Sacred vow. Let the goddess dance. Let the goddess dance. Let the goddess dance. Let the goddess dance. Oh, Great Spirit, bless our endeavor. 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 Hi, beginning. Okay, last one. Oh,
And the crowd goes wild.
thank you, thank you. Well, we do this every Sunday. Every Sunday, starting at 3 o'clock. You're totally invited. We go for an hour and a half. You don't have to know anything. And we stream it to the internet, so people drum with us all over the world. And it's totally for beginners. I know they sound advanced, but that's just because they're just having a good time, you know. But it's definitely for the beginners as well, you know.
Do we pay for?
Yeah, it's an hour and a half for $20, and we have plenty of drums.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Come back.
The
Yeah,
voices,
isn't it
not
not?
the
Yeah,
words.
yeah, yeah. That too. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day.
So actually, that was a lot. You absorbed quite a lot today. I was,
I feel it.
yeah, yeah. I was pumped up from last night. You know. All right,
Well, that's
we're
good.
gonna cover a lot of ground
We'll learn
today.
to catch you on post-performance Sundays.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Have to be careful. Well, you know, Saturday night, it's like you put it all out there, and it's like takes a while to come down after that. You know. Even
Full moon too.
yeah, it's a
Yes.
blue moon. It was a
Yes.
blue moon, right?
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah. Today's drumming is the broadcast is called Blue Moon drumming, Blue Moon drumming.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Not blues drumming.
So yeah, what's the price on that one, Kathy? I see-
This one's not for sale.
Oh,
This
okay. I
was
saw
my
a tag hanging there, so
It
it's
says not for sale.
you know how women see price tags and they go, ah.
Yeah, this was her drum.
Oh,
And
okay.
it's what's carved on it is the Helm Tone Healing Drum Therapies.
Is this one for sale?
Yeah,
Or-
that one is.
$7.95.
Yeah. Now these are tunable. You know, they're not like locked into that tone.
Yeah.
But once once they're comfortable, tuned to the way you like the sound, there's going to be a little variation based on the music.
Yeah.
So I just kind of like leave them there. You don't need to detune.
I'm enjoying the brightness as opposed to my conga that's a little dull.
Because you have to attack the conga drum. You have to
Yes.
tape. Do you tape your fingers?
Wow. There's a lot of times I'm icing them after like in
Yeah. And that's this stuff, you know this stuff. This is the waterproof padding.
Oh, okay,
And CVS has it.
okay,
And it fits. It goes right to the contour.
okay.
And-
It's good to know.
And it sticks, you know, it comes off,
Mm-hmm.
but so that helps quite a bit. Because I remember the old days we have to use the white athletics tape.
Mm-hmm.
And it just,
The Poncho Sanchez stuff.
yeah, exactly, exactly. Now, I used to watch Pancho, like out at the Palomino Memorial
Wow.
back in the
Forgot about that
70s.
club. It's there anymore, isn't it?
No, I played there quite a few times actually, with all kinds of different bands. Kinky Friedman, I played there with,
Wow.
and Josh White, some of the old blues guys,
Friedman and the
and in
Texas.
Straight Up Country, you know,
Yeah.
and David Allen Coe. I mean, these guys, Nashville Outlaws. You know.
Thanks.
That club was just reeked of tradition and heritage. Boyd
Yeah.
Axton, you know.
Now, is this drum for sale?
Yes.
This one. I like this one.
This is a good one. Now, if you're going to stand up, we have stands for the djembe to sit up in relation to your
Yeah,
fingers.
most of the time my gigs are sitting down.
Oh.
Myself, the piano player, guitar
Excellent.
player, we're seated. That's
Okay,
fine.
good.
And you know what? It's more relaxed. I had
yeah.
one gig once a year where they want you to stand up. Which is
Well, then, since you are sitting down, I have another tambourine that's rigged up for this, and I just leave it in the car because when I go out. So, for fun, next time, put it on your foot
Yeah.
and just sort of start to open up that
Yeah.
part of your rhythmic.
I have two
Okay.
tambourines and I've been playing with them. You know, it depends on the size of the room I'm in, and if the floor is a stone
That's
or
right.
hardwood, it's too much resonance.
Yeah.
Because you know what? Customers always say, we couldn't talk, the band was too
Right,
loud,
too
so I'm
loud.
really conscious of that.
Yeah.
So, you know, I want to keep
Well,
people happy.
Okay, now there's some interesting subliminal elements at work. Tempos. If your tempos are too fast, the people will feel unable to talk.
Yeah.
As really, volume is secondary sometimes. So if you can slow your tempos down, because you get excited, and that soothes the audience.
You're absolutely right. It really, really makes a big difference. You know, last night our tunes were all kind of, ain't no sunshine when that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And we,
Now, if you were to do sunshine,
appreciate
ain't no
it.
sunshine for this rig, for your
Uh-huh.
rig. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Baby, she's away. Sing this one.
no
Ain't no
sunshine when he's gone.
She's always gone too long.
Anytime he goes away. Under this time where he's gone.
So the basic pattern,
How long he will stay.
no chocolate when she's gone.
I'll just say no. Anytime he goes away. Yeah, like that.
Can't leave.
You're right. Then if we swing something, then that's just one song. Then we lay back. So yeah, you're right. It worked with tips. We had a good night.
Good, excellent. Glad to hear that.
So,
Where was that?
the Novel Cafe in Pasadena.
Cool, that's great. Well, we'll come over and see you sometime.
Yeah.
One night, if you do, send us an email or a Facebook or whatever, so we can come over and. Is it a dinner club or is it?
Yeah. They've got salads and entrees and burgers.
There you go.
Very, very casual. No cover charge. And
Excellent.
easy parking.
Oh,
Which is always good, right?
okay,
That's the
yeah.
first thing people say to me. Where do I park?
Yeah, welcome to LA, light life.
Yeah.
Good. So yeah, next time you do that, you're on our email list now, right?
Yeah.
Good.
And happily so. One of the Thank you. It was good.
Good job.
So good. Thank
Thank you
you.
for relaxing.
Gavin, good
Thank
to
you.
hang
Nice-
with you.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah. So that and this
good.
is your drum and your piece
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, and if you're ready, we'll go through all the drums that are for sale. That one's for sale.
You like this?
This one is yours though, maybe.
Well, you know, it's just that I love my little quinto, but I need a different tone, and
Right.
that seemed to be a
This-
nice compliment.
Yeah, this is a great, it creates a whole orchestra with that low tone, and the conga doesn't get that. Plus the high bright note, but they're great together.
Yeah.
This goes low and high, and then the conga's mid-range.
Mhm.
So it's a really smart ensemble to use
Yeah.
them both.
Yeah.
And you can use your other, your tumba and your quinto and a djembe. That'll look great on stage.
You know, more to carry. That's what we want.
That's what we- that's
Amp,
what we end
monitor,
up,
mic
yeah.
stand.
Yeah, right.
Books.
Dolly.
So thanks, guys.
Sure.
Say
Thanks.
bye-bye. Take care.
Take care, you too. That was nice.
Yeah, yeah. I had a flash that she was gonna come in today, so I ended up like just sort of like thinking about things. Oh, I remember. I heard Black Magic Woman.
Uh-huh.
I went, oh right, that was the one that she's been doing, and she just needed to have a little more to work with. But she can do it. She can hear it. Whatever. So now I'm going to turn this off and see if we got our new format to work. This new open source code. I had to go through all this stuff on YouTube to find the free version. And it has a delay. So, you know, maybe we're in sync now. 'Cause the guy from Roland is from Hawaii,
Uh-huh.
and his name is Schwinn.
Oh, yeah?
Nice, sharp guy.
Remember Schwinn bicycles?
Yeah,
Like
yeah, he
Schwinn?
says like Schwinn, the bicycle.
Yeah.
I'm like, really? And he's totally Hawaiian.
Wow.
Now how do I shed